notch and I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up so a notch and I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division Sugar Ray.
This bout is
a lot of trash talk between. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. No rest for the weary. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Jab does not score. Trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with that hook. A perfect counter shot. Straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need him. And there's the go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punching. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
drop their guard. They get caught. The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alvarez in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. That counter shot lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Failing to score with that right hook. Right hook won't score. Only catching air with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them. There's the bell to start round 4. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. And that left hook doesn't find its target. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter can hold that thought, and it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit. Not many people would have predicted it.
Yeah, that hate the grind and sweat the blood, the time my motivation. I work too hard too long and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson weighed in at 61 kilos, and he's 180 centimeters tall. That's outrageous. His reach also 100. Sugar Ray Robinson. Many consider him to be the greatest fighter in the history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York. Vasily Lomachenko, one of the most technically skilled fighters in all of boxing. No one moves around the ring like Lomachenko.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the 2-time Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, a tremendous 3-division champion of the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night. Because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're underway in round 1. How about that time counter shot? They both want the knockout. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab gets blocked. Feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the fans of the people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here.
Lomachenko on the canvas. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You okay?
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points for losing around.
Uh-oh. Lomachenko just got rocked. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this.
Here we go. It's round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. There's a counter shot. The jab doesn't quite connect. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. His stamina is off the charts. Lomachenko is buzzed. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Robinson in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Lomachenko in trouble. And right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Perfect counter shot. Hold that thought! Lomachenko in trouble! A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
You're right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Shit was ass, man.
So time to go.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher. True man I leading, call me a leader. Pull up on a set, I might let man know what time that this is. If man move wicked, make man swim with the sharks and fishes. Respect my wishes, got bare creps and I step like kisses. And my fit stay clean like dishes. That's why gal wanna give man kisses. Gal wanna give man hugs. I don't drink and I don't do drugs. I used to wear my heart on a sleeve, that's why nowadays.
Listen to me. Are you okay?
Good work.
Real generals back in the building. Trust. Tell a man ease up. Getting my peas up, won't get a feel up. Is she in feeler? Food in the freezer. Them man try step with the heater. That's why my G's them roll with a squeezer. Expensive gas for the meter. Call me the teacher.